Hey gang, happy New Year's Eve. I had a very original idea that's never been done before to reflect on my year and make a video about everything that happened to me this year. If this at all seems braggadocious or anything of that matter, I promise you it's not. I worked and went to school for 75% of the year, and this is just all the cool stuff that happened. It wouldn't be entertaining if I just put work and school in the whole time. So without further ado, enjoy. Booked a flight at 3 a.m. on January 1st and started the year off in Florida. It was me, Josh, and Antonio the first day, and then Matt came on the second.
With the offer, fresh to death like I got dressed in the coffin with a party in my pocket. Blue and red.
We had a pretty good time. Heel clicked perfectly, and then Mike wouldn't stop sending videos of him playing video games.
Mike, nobody gives a about your stupid ass, madden ass bull. Stop talking to us about this bull. Bow, 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 bow.
Went to Universal, and then we froze in place for what was going to be the greatest prank video on all of YouTube. And then Antonio laughed. Had the greatest milkshake of my entire life and hit the best Nerf basketball shot ever.
Let's go.
Matt got hungry, and then we tried to heel click again on full stomachs. It did not go well. Everybody fell asleep. I flew back to Michigan. It was cold and snowy, and I hated it. I went for a run and got sick immediately. I kicked a field goal and then threw a touchdown at the big house, and then we filmed Banditos. I got a drone, and
then I tried to grab it.
I still have the scar. See? Got my drone stuck in a tree on its third flight ever and got it out at 3 in the morning. Back to Florida. Everybody went this time. Quick stop in Baltimore first, and Matt didn't like his smoothie because
it just doesn't really have like the nutrients you really need, I guess.
It's all fruit, is it not?
Landed in Florida. Josh picked us up from the airport, and we started
Gas Station Talks
with the first episode asking the pivotal question:
is it weird to dunk your burger in the ketchup rather than put it on the burger?
Danced a lot on this trip, if that's what you can call it. Hit a cupcake ATM and then film more Gas Station Talks.
Oh my god!
One-upped our basketball shot with 9 moving parts.
Let's go.
And then Jeremy hit the best shot of all time. Tone got really mad.
I swear to God,
And we started production on Banditos 2. That night somebody
Pulled the towel rack off the bathroom wall.
and then we spent the last day at the beach, even though
Sand is the single worst substance to ever grace this planet that we call home.
oh, and Jeremy wouldn't stop saying. Josh flew back to Michigan, which meant more gas station.
Welcome back to Tim's Talk. Here with me and your host Josh.
Oh yeah, we did a special episode. Made a 45-minute documentary about the Florida trip for the month before, and then a game show. Made a video instead of writing a final paper for my English class, and then played some basketball with Jared. Spontaneously bought 2 tickets to Camp Flognaw with no plan on how to get there, and then made a parody Swamp Hunter show called
Gator hunting with Cletus Walleye Boy.
Made it to Game 3 of the NBA Finals and asked random people random questions. I put Jabril Peppers in the thumbnail for clickbait. The crowd was incredibly hyped until Kevin Durant hit this shot. Drove home and left 15 minutes later for Chicago. Saw the Bean, saw some penguins, and took a water taxi across the city. Made a video called I Hate Sand, stating that
sand is the single worst substance in the history of the universe.
Went to the spot where this scene from The Dark Knight was filmed.
Okay, that's this intersection right here.
And then drove home to find out fireworks look way cooler when you put them underground. Cloned myself on the way to the airport to fly to Las Vegas and got a crazy hotel room with an incredible view. And didn't upload the videos from the trip until a month later. Ran in Vegas the next morning and then drove to LA. Had In-N-Out for the first time and it was
good.
Made it to Los Angeles, but more importantly made it to Fat Sal's. Went to a taping of Jimmy Kimmel Live with musical guest
TLC.
Oh, and Snoop Dogg was there too. Went to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles and couldn't stop talking about how good it was.
It's absolutely delicious.
Took a picture of this Ferrari and made a shirt with the picture on it. Long Beach, Agenda Festival. Took a selfie with Lil Dicky, then watched Ludacris before I seen Tyler live. He performed Who Dat Boy live for the first time ever and brought Rocky out. The place went nuts. Went to one of the
Crazier buffets I've ever seen.
Went bananas on the first trip up and threw up at the table 15 minutes later. I regret nothing. Flew back and Nico asked me to come film him DJ in front of 1 billion people and we absolutely killed the video. Went to a Logic concert and then made the annual trip to the Turkey Roost. Looked at the picture from 2016 and was impressed at how different Jared looked. Got onto a speedboat and spent a week on a lake before heading back to the Roost to take down a triple-decker turkey sandwich. I didn't throw up this time. Went kayaking with Jared until... and then filmed more gas station talks.
Is a burger a sandwich?
Went to Walmart for
460 pounds of ice.
with Nico and then drove down a closed main street in downtown East Lansing to the Capitol building. This was all for another color run. Somehow this video was better than the last one. More gas station talks.
I'm gonna break his damn legs. Go ahead.
Nachos are a bunch of mini hard tacos.
Back to Los Angeles where I made I Hate Zan Volume 2 all around Venice. Tried to recreate this shot from Casey but failed miserably. Went on a roller coaster on the Santa Monica Pier and then Tyler announces the golf store opening the next day. Camped out and woke up to a line of people. A lot of people. Went inside and didn't even realize some of Brockhampton was in this video. Made it onto Tyler's Instagram, then left and started the day on 28 minutes of sleep. Went to the Grove, the Farmer's Market, and then
The observatory.
went to sleep early because the next day was Camp Flognaw where I saw a bunch of incredible live performances. Found a rose garden on the way to day 2 to see
Rocky, Yachty, 2 Chainz, Cudi.
and watch Who Dat Boy perform live for the second time in 3 months. 2 Chainz came out in a wheelchair,
So I gotta sit my ass in this chair.
and I sat in front of a green screen for the day 2 recap video for no reason. Made a video about the last day in LA where I couldn't stop saying numbers and flew back home and started making a lot more videos. Including the review of
Golf Whistler Uno.
even though I've never done a shoe review in my life. More gas station talks.
A pregnant woman goes underwater and has her child underwater.
Keeps it there. Don't say it. Keeps it there.
Is that child seafood? And is it okay for me to eat it?
I got a skateboard.
On Black Friday and quickly found out I wasn't good at it. Did a vinyl review of my favorite album of the year and then an unboxing of this jacket in the middle of downtown Detroit. And then I spent the last 3 days without sleep making this video. So if you've made it this far, that means you're at the end of the video. So thanks for doing that. And I'll see you guys next year. Get it? Because it's the end of...
Where are we headed?
Time to go back home. And I'll tell you right now, and I'll tell you something right now. I'm fucking pissed. I'm fucking pissed off. You know why I'm pissed off? Let me tell you why I'm fucking pissed off. Because we're going from 80-degree weather to fucking breezing over shit and trees are falling and signs are falling. What the fuck do you mean the sign's falling? A fucking Kroger sign fell over. What the fuck is that about? Fuck Michigan. Fuck Michigan. Fuck Michigan. I swear to God, give it 3 years, my ass is moving the fuck down here. Yeah, fuck you, Michigan, you stupid ass fucking looking state, you